Hello everyone, I am Annabelle. I'm very glad to be here to share my entrepreneurial story with all of you. I was born in Shanghai, China. I am a Shanghainese. Many people think that Shanghainese are always like to stay in Shanghai and unwilling to leave Shanghai. However, I just left Shanghai and adventure to Peking, Suzhou, United States, etc. Looking back carefully, when I was in junior high school, grade 9, I could have passed into a key high school. However, due to various reasons, I chose to go directly to an ordinary high school, which led me to missing out Tsinghua University and Peking University, which are the top universities in China. This was a definitely pain for all my life. Although there were external reasons involved, the reasons are also my own inner reasons. I couldn't bear to leave my old classmates, to leave my old junior high school classmates, and I was unwilling to change the environment and adapt to the new environment. When I realized this, I became the person who just picked up the luggage, then left. In 2007, since my husband was working in Peking, I left Shanghai without any hesitation, packed my luggage, and come to Peking. My husband was engaged in cross-border e-commerce in Peking. There were very few people in this industry at that time, but I still encouraged him to go to Peking and promised him that I would go to Peking with him. He is also a Shanghainese. At that time, I did not expect that this decision would affect him and me in the future. However, this decision actually allowed us to fully get the benefit of the internet industry. Today, I want to thank myself for being brave at that time. No dare to change the environment, moving from a southern city to a northern city in China. In 2012, there was a relatively popular category in the cross-border e-commerce field, which are the wedding dress and the evening dress category. So I packed my luggage, took my newborn son, moved my whole family to Suzhou, and started a business with my husband. This time, I moved from a northern city back to a southern city. Our business is to sell wedding dresses and evening dresses all over the world through various cross-border platforms. Our vision is to make beauty within reach. My husband has engaged in the cross-border e-commerce industry for many years, and I major in fashion engineering as a bachelor degree and major in international economics and trades as a master degree. This business uses both my husband's experience and my expertise. We have successfully become sellers on DHgate, AliExpress, Amazon, and other platforms. We have also become industry leaders in the wedding dress and evening dress category on these platforms. Our company has grown from less than 10 people to more than 100 people. The office has also grown from less than 100 square meters to 3,000 square meters, including a 2,000 square meters warehouse. We have sold more than 300,000 pieces wedding dress and evening dress 1 year. We have sold our products to more than 200 countries. We are relatively smoothly on the road to starting a business because we used our own 2 legs in the early stages to build the supply chain system. And my husband has been engaged in the cross-border e-commerce industry for many years in Peking. So he is quite experienced in operations. Why we choose Suzhou is that Suzhou is a production base for wedding dresses and evening dresses at that time. In addition to Suzhou, Chaozhou was also a production base for wedding dresses and evening dresses in China. The production of fabric and accessories was spread all over China. At the beginning, we visited many cities in China. The highest record is to traveling to 7 cities a week, talking about business during the daytime, and moving from one city to another at nighttime. We also opened a factory of our own. Only our own factories is willing to improve the quality firstly, regardless the cost. It takes more time, but this is the basis for establishing the better supply chain. In 2018, I have done many online platforms business. I made a decision to go to the United States to develop offline markets. I took my luggage, then flew to the United States from west to east and participated in exhibitions. The United States gathers people from all over the world to do business in the offline market. This time, I was facing the international competition. Although I didn't continue to explore the offline market due to the COVID, I still bravely went to the United States. I applaud for myself. At the beginning of 2020, the COVID began in China. At that time, it did not have a big impact on us. It was just that the delivery speed was a little slower. My sales could still work at home and take orders. However, when the COVID spread to the whole world, it was a huge damage to us. Our main products is wedding dress and evening dress, which are social products. The COVID has blocked social activities. If we don't socialization, we don't need wedding dress and evening dress at all. I still remember that I couldn't sleep at all night. I have been thinking about what to do, how to survive for a whole night. I got up in the morning and I told my husband that we should sell masks. And every sales in the company must sell masks together. My husband agreed. But at that time, masks were not available in China. So we began to contact various channels where we could buy masks, communicate constantly, and went on business trip to factories where masks could be purchased. Finally, we were able to purchase masks, qualified masks. Someone has been sent to wait at the factory gate to get the masks. Although it was very hard at that time, I was still very happy. On the one hand, it saved the company and allowed the company to still have business during the COVID time. On the other hand, it also contributed a little to the battle against the COVID around the world. There is an old saying in China that it is better to travel thousands of miles than to read thousands of books. My experience in my youth have made me a person who pick up my luggage and leaves. I am also practicing the old saying of traveling thousands of miles. Sometimes I lost something. At the same time, I was also get some things. Now, I am not afraid of changing the environment. I travel frequently, flying everywhere at home and abroad. But I have also achieved some small success. As long as you bravely venture into it, you will be able to create a better future for yourself. Finally, thank you all for listening. I hope my story can inspire everyone. Thank you.